All right. And the last reason that giving works is people like to give to givers. Now, what does that mean? Maybe like even just going back to Gina. I feel like Gina, you have a very giving energy. So in your life, I'm sure, and you could tell me yes or no, there's probably people who did stuff for you, even outside of the coworker, where you just didn't expect it. You didn't know why it was happening, but it was something they did for you. So when you're a giving person, for example, with me, when I decided to adopt this attitude of helping people any way I can, one day I was at a restaurant, I swiped my card, it declined. I had money on the card, I promise. But a guy behind me, I was just figuring out my bank situation. A guy behind me, just like, hey, I'll pay for you. Never met the guy in my life. Never happened to me before. Other people have just given me gift cards out of nowhere just because I don't know why they did. But all I could assume is that since I adopted this giving energy and helped other people, it had to come back to me. So, what I found why giving works, it's refreshing to meet a giver. People want to reciprocate, and people like to give to givers. All of that is blah, 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 right? I found that for most presentations, we don't remember most of what is said. But if you feel this speaks to you and you want to implement this today, I would say just follow these steps. Think of 15 successful people in your life that you can call and talk to. Call one of them every day. You want to be calling one person at least twice a month. Ask, what can I do for you? And if they say something that you are willing and able to do, do it. That's it. That's all I did for 1 year. And it allowed me to land a job paying more than I ever did before. Allowed me to get a raise within 6 months. Allowed me to get other opportunities on the side, different side hustles to bring in extra money, which allowed me to grow my income by over 50% more than I had ever made in a year. So think of 50 successful people you can call and talk to. Call one every day. Ask, what can I do for you? And do it. That's it. Any questions?
Yes, is that what did you actually do that? I mean, how did you decide on the 15 people or you did it for longer than, I guess, 15 days, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was just more like a book I read. It's called The Winner's Image, and it just said talk to 15 people. But what I did is I came up with those 15 people, and I just repeatedly called them like twice a month. So over time, I was able to build a relationship with each person, and
Mm.
it came back for me. They were able to give me opportunities I would have never dreamed of before. Yeah, good question.